So I recently beat Hollow Knight Silksong. Lots to talk about with this one. Obviously, very highly anticipated. I'm a big Hollow Knight fan. That was my first Metroidvania ever, and it is one of my favorite games ever. So let's talk about the follow up. First thing I do want to shout out is this game is beautiful. I think every new location you get to, whether it be the starting one you get here or the other ones as you progress, there's so much to look at. Even like the dark and dreary areas, the art style really does bring out the personality and just the heart that was put into making this game. I also really love like your companions that you meet throughout the game, whether it be NPCs or a creature like the Bell Beast here. And I do like it's so good. They did NPCs really well in Hollow Knight, and they just do it all the more better in this one. And I love the added touch of like you being able to play music or whatnot with your Bell Beast, and then she sings with you and stuff like that. It just adds a heart to this, a warmth to this, in an otherwise dark and very challenging game. And when I say it's difficult, it's very difficult. This game was so hard. This honestly might be the hardest game I've ever beaten, ever played. I don't know. It just was very challenging for me. Not in a bad way. I was obviously here for the challenge. But yeah, as somebody who plays Dark Souls, as somebody who plays other Metroidvanias, played that original Hollow Knight, stuff like that, man, it is definitely a ramp up in difficulty. And I picked this picture behind me because this is like the hardest part of the game for me. This gauntlet that is required for you to do to get through the main story. And yeah, it felt really, really good when I did get through it. But man, I was stuck on this for a few days. And I know there's people out there that's like, you can cheese it, you can get the right tools and stuff like that. I mean, I guess I'm just not that good. I did end up using tools, of course. But yeah, it took me a while and it was very hard. But I do want to give a shout out. Of course, the bosses are also very difficult. This boss behind me, not super difficult, the Clockwork Dancers, but there's a whole story implemented with them, and it's like honestly really fun as you learn their mechanics as you're going through the boss fight. It's just really fun. And of course, there's a different version of this in Act 3. I did not get to Act 3. I will say it is something I plan to go back to when I have more time, but I did hit credits, so completed the first 2 acts. But overall, this game is beautiful. It is charming. There is so much reward for the exploration. And though it is very difficult, there is so much reward for getting through the challenge. I couldn't put this down. I just wanted to keep playing it. I do want to keep playing it. It's just I was playing this on Game Pass. I plan to continue further over on PlayStation, get to that Act 3 when I do have more time. But there is nothing I can find that I would change about this game. And it is because of that I got to give this a 10 out of 10. There's nothing I would change about it. For me, personally, I still put Hollow Knight 1 over this, but it just has a special place in my heart, as it was like my first Metroidvania. But this was incredible. It was beautiful, and it's one I'm going to be thinking about all year and beyond. What did y'all think of this? And for more news, reviews, and all things nerdy, please give us a like and a follow.